Did you know? If your indoor plants keep dying, it's not bad luck. You're making the same 3 mistakes that kill most plants. Today I'll show you exactly how to fix them. This happens to almost everyone in apartments. You bring a plant home, it looks great for a few days, then the leaves turn yellow, soft, and suddenly it's gone. But here's the truth. Plants don't die randomly. They send you clear signals before it's too late. You just need to learn how to read them. And that's exactly what we're doing today. Mistake 1. Overwatering. Let's start with the number 1 killer of indoor plants. Overwatering. I know what you're thinking. I'm just trying to take care of it. And that's exactly the problem. Most people water their plants out of love, but too much water is just as deadly as none at all. Here's what happens inside the pot when you overwater. The soil stays wet for days. The roots are surrounded by water and can't get oxygen. Without oxygen, the roots begin to rot. And once the roots are gone, the plant has no way to absorb water or nutrients. It dies from the inside out, even while the soil is still wet. So, how do you know if you're overwatering? Look for these signs. Yellow leaves that feel soft and limp, stems that are mushy near the base, soil that stays wet for more than a week, a smell coming from the pot, almost like mold or mud. If you see any of these, stop watering immediately. Let the soil dry out completely before you water again. Now here's the habit that will change everything. Before you water, stick your finger into the soil about 2 to 3 centimeters deep. If it still feels damp, don't water. Come back in 2 days and check again. This simple test takes 3 seconds. And it's the difference between a thriving plant and a dead one. One more thing, most indoor plants, pothos, snake plants, ZZ plants, rubber trees, actually prefer to dry out slightly between waterings. They are not thirsty all the time. In fact, they hate sitting in wet soil. Less water, more patience. That's the rule. Mistake 2. Lack of light. The second mistake is one that's very easy to overlook. Not enough light. A lot of people place their plant near a window and think, that's enough, right? But here's what most people don't realize. Indoor light, even next to a window, is dramatically weaker than natural outdoor sunlight. We're talking 10 to 20 times weaker. And many plants simply can't generate enough energy to grow, or even survive, with that little light. Here's how your plant tells you it's not getting enough light. Growth slows down, or stops completely. New leaves come in smaller than the old ones. The stems grow long and leggy, stretching desperately toward any light source. The color of the leaves fades, turning pale or yellowish even without overwatering. These are all signs your plant is starving. Not for water, but for light. So what do? First, move your plant as close to a window as possible. South or east-facing windows are usually best for bright, indirect light. If your plant can handle it, a few hours of direct morning sun can make a huge difference. Second, know your plant. Some plants, like snake plants and pothos, tolerate low light reasonably well. Others, like succulents, fiddle-leaf figs, or most herbs, need strong, bright light to thrive. Before you buy a plant, always check its light requirements. Third, if natural light in your space is very limited, consider a grow light. They're affordable, easy to use, and can completely transform a dark apartment into a plant-friendly space. Remember this, light is not decoration for your plant. Light is food. It's the energy source your plant uses to build every single leaf, root, and stem. No amount of watering, fertilizing, or love can replace it. Without enough light, your plant is simply running out of fuel. Mistake 3. Poor drainage. 1,500 characters. The third mistake is poor drainage, and it's the one most people never even think about. Here's the scenario. You have a beautiful pot. No holes at the bottom. You water carefully, not too much, but over time, your plant slowly declines anyway. Why? Because every drop of excess water has nowhere to go. It collects at the bottom of the pot, stays there, and creates a permanently wet zone right where the roots sit. Even if the top of the soil feels dry, the bottom is flooded. And roots sitting in standing water will rot. Every time, no exceptions. The fix is straightforward. Always use pots with drainage holes. If you fall in love with a decorative pot that has no holes, use it as a cover pot. Place your plant in a simple plastic nursery pot inside it and remove it when you water. Beyond the pot, your soil matters too. Regular garden soil compacts over time and holds too much moisture. For indoor plants, use a well-draining mix, something with perlite, bark, or coarse sand mixed in. It allows water to flow through quickly and lets roots breathe. Good drainage is the foundation of a healthy plant. Get this right, and everything else becomes much easier. Let's bring it all together. 3 mistakes are responsible for the vast majority of dead indoor plants. And now you know all 3. Number 1. Overwatering. Check the soil with your finger before every single watering. If it's still damp, wait.
Your plant will tell you when it's ready.
Number 2. Lack of light. Don't just place your plant somewhere that looks nice. Place it somewhere it can actually thrive. Bright, indirect light is your best friend. And if your space is dark, choose plants that are built for that. Number 3. Poor drainage. No drainage holes means no healthy roots. Use the right pot, use the right soil, and let the water flow freely. Here's the thing about plants that nobody tells you at the beginning. They don't need perfection. They need consistency. They need you to observe them, respond to what they're telling you, and make small adjustments over time. You don't need a green thumb. You just need awareness. And now you have it. So here's your action plan for today. Just 3 things. Before you water next time, check the soil first. Move your plant closer to your brightest window. And look at your pot. Does it have drainage holes? If not, it's time for an upgrade. Small changes like these can completely turn things around. I've seen people go from killing every plant they touch to having a home full of thriving, beautiful greenery. The difference wasn't talent. It was knowledge. And now you have that knowledge too. If this video helped you, save it so you can come back whenever a plant starts acting up. Share it with someone who's struggling with their plants, because chances are they're making one of these exact 3 mistakes. And if you want to keep learning simple, practical plant care that actually works, follow this channel. Every video is designed to cut through the confusion and give you exactly what you need to keep your plants alive and thriving. Your plants are waiting. Go take care of them.